losing my mind in this ghost town. Something about you feels so different.
Good evening, everyone. It's time for Monday Night Customs Analyst Desk again. I'm Doom Geek.
And I'm your boy Dwayne. Thanks for having me. I'm really looking forward to some great analysis and, if we're lucky, some funny banter.
Oh boy, so exciting. Not only do we have some great analysis from the weeks from prior, from the games from prior week, we also have a special announcement, so stay tuned to the end of the stream. And without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. What game do we have to look at from last week?
Oh boy, Doom Geek, do we have a game to show you? We had such a banger last week, it was filled with lit plays and sick moves. I mean, just look at these team comps. On the red team, we have so much team fighting. All right, we could just break this down right now. Look at all of this AoE, all right? You've got a Rumble ult, you've got a Victor, you've got a Lowy, just dishing out so much area of effect damage. They're looking for front to back, straight up team fights. Meanwhile, on the blue team, we've got divers. Almost every single champion on the blue team is a diver, except for Talia, of course. I can't wait to see how this plays out.
It's going to be really interesting how it will play out, because on the flip side, on Team 2, you do have like a lot of the onus falls onto Sion and Alawi to provide the front line to prevent the divers from getting to the back line. That said, this is Howling Abyss, so there's Snowball, so that makes it a lot easier for these melee champs to do that. But at the same time, once they do that, that's exactly where Alawi wants them, because Alawi has difficulty closing the gap for those big fights. If they're all going to be on top of Alawi, Alawi's going to love just slapping everyone with her tentacles.
I can tell you right now, Doom Geek, Victor's in danger. He's about to get murdered.
We'll see in these clips just what exactly happens to Victor. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first clip now. So, it's pretty early on in the game. Red team has a lot of kills here, and they're starting to siege the tower. They're laying on some of the poke. Even Alawi is contributing a little poke, but now blue team hops in, gets a pretty good stun here. But now red team is quick to go ahead and stop the advance here. Udyr barely making it out. Now another snowball from the Jax here. Will Jax come in? No, they does not. But another catch in the rumble here. Blue team trying to make their way up slowly. A Tark ulti trying to go ahead. And nothing really happens out of it. And blue team is once again sitting here waiting. So kind of interesting. Blue team really trying to move up, but red team doing a good job of kind of stopping them from doing so. This time Sion's the one who tries to make a move, and a double catch from the Tark, and now the Jax goes to back, deletes them. But now this Lowy ult is really punishing the blue team. Blue team still trying to go and close in. Talia chasing really, Nyla chasing really hard in the back, and unable to catch Ezreal, does go down here. Ultimately, what looked like what could have been favoring blue team comes out even. 2 for 2. Rather, 2 left on each side.
Wow. That setup around the Taric ult gave me cancer. But what I really have to call out is check out this Jackson gauge. He totally gets on the back line. It's like really lit. No cap.
Let's go ahead and see that snowball from Jax one more time here. Both teams kind of looking back and forth. Then where is the snowball? So that's a Sion snowball that could kick off. But that's so cool. Like, you can see like the Jax goes ahead and boom, there goes Victor.
That's a 3-man stun. I told you Victor was in danger.
Well, we'll see what happens as they get more items as we continue on to the next clip here. So red team is still maintaining that lead right here, and now kind of almost in a similar position before. They're starting to make their way up. Udyr going in really deep, catches the rumble once again. This time Jax jumping straight back, flashes up this time, but oh, the snowball there to collapse into Victor. Meanwhile, on the front line, the Lowy is pummeling blue team. And now blue team making it back, realizing they actually have to kill the Alawi. But Jack's doing a really good job of keeping the squishies off. Now the rest of blue team manages to make it up, and they're slowly working away. Wow. All 5 members of blue team left alive. All it took was kind of getting the back, deleting it, and then coming back for Alawi. Crazy.
Wow, that's a 4-for-0, Doom Geek. Red team absolutely got stomped.
Yeah, so I guess we now know the strategy there. One team is trying to fight front to back, the other one back to front. So we'll see if it keeps on going here. Another snowball. Is anyone going to collapse on this? Oh, the 2 snowballs. And once again, look at those huge Taric abilities right there. Rumble ulti doing a good job zoning out. But this time, Udyr going in so deep. And the Jack's falling up from the side, causing all sorts of chaos and panic. The Alawi here trying to go ahead and maintain a little bit front. But the fight is really split now. We have, like, one Alawi all by herself, and the rest of her team alone. But now Nyla goes in by herself and manages to get taken out. So now we're left with a 4-for-3. Both teams now kind of sitting around tower. And Jax goes in again, and the flash, and will Victor live? Victor's in here, but Udyr's not done. Udyr's going to take out the Rumble too. And now Udyr's just taking tower. This is so tanky of this Udyr. Jax is super low, just trying to contribute the damage a little bit. The Cyan might go ahead and kill either Jax or Taric here. I guess it's going to be the Taric. And wow. These fights are bloodbaths. They are just non-stop killing. And this actually tilts the gold favor in favor of blue team now, despite them being behind in kills.
Absolutely, Doom Geek. The blue team's looking forward to skirmishes like this. As long as the blood keeps flowing, they're happy. Also, I want to point out, Victor lasted 20 seconds in that fight. That's 19 more seconds than the previous fights.
This is definitely going to be Victor's running grayscale mode for most of this game, if you know what I'm saying. So now the red team in between this has actually managed to take out 2 towers. That's pretty notable. They're trying to make their way up. Both teams progressing pretty far along here. Snowball there, and there's a second snowball, and the Udyr goes in, and so does the Jax. Oh, and the Rumble ulti's still good, but this time the Taric ulti does catch everyone. A huge difference that makes when they're trying to get hit by the Alawi ult. And now blue team goes ahead and goes to the back, collapsing the Scion, and now it looks like now it's just Alawi versus Jax in the back. Sion's not going to last a chance here. It should be game, but now it looks like Talia's the only one going for inhib. The rest of blue team's coming back to go for Alawi. They think Alawi's base race is too risky. So now 3 of blue team has come back while Talia is just taking the inhib. I think in this case Alawi might have just given red team a second chance. Wow. And she's still alive. Like, she's taking forever to kill. And all blue team was able to get wasn't a hit. It was still something, but more importantly, red team lives for another day.
Wow, what a hero play. Alawi absolutely kept red team in the game.
Yeah, these Alawi plays, really something. So that looked like it was supposed to be the end, but looks like we have yet another fight here. We're back in the same situation. Red team is starting to siege up forward. We'll go ahead and see if the blue team can get the same back to front fighting here. A little bit of poke on the Udyr doesn't matter too much, but now they see the Alawi. They decide to go in the Alawi. Taric goes ahead and is going to activate ult here. The Cyan goes ahead and jumps, trying to hold in the back. Jax jumps in the back, but this time huge Rumble ulti and another Talia ult. But there's just so much damage from the Rumble, and this choke is doing so much. Wow, all that damage, blue team just got decimated. I think we have to go back and watch that one again. The blue team just evaporated so fast in that whole cluster of bodies.
100% Doom Geek. One thing I want to point out in this fight is even though blue team is able to jump on a red team in a really efficient way, the Rumble ult is layered on top of the divers. And for the first time this game, Cyan actually saves most of his spells to hit the divers as they come back. Watch as he dives in, he uses his ult backwards this time, and then CCs everybody that jumps in. Sure, Victor gets booty blasted, but everybody else is 100% A-OK.
Wow, and I think with that, blue team's respawn timers are way too long. I think red team's gonna take it to the end here. What a crazy game! Really high kill rates here, and a longer game by today's ARAM standards. Keeping in mind that this is one of the first games played on Monday Night Customs after they adjusted the respawn timers. So maybe that's playing a role, but all in all, a very exciting game here. Really happy to see the results here. GG's.
All I can say, Doom Geek, is golly, that was a lit banger.
It most certainly was a lit banger. Oh, the words coming out of my mouth. But with that, congratulations to Red Team, Team 2 for getting the victory there. Wow, Wow, there's so many high performers this game. Who do you think gets MVP here, Dwayne?
Well, I think there's only one correct answer to that question, Dude Geek, and it's of course the Allow. Sexual Pancake had pretty good mechanics that game, but really, his counter pick, last pick against the dive comp, was absolutely the most intelligent pick we've seen all week. He countered them so efficiently. Everybody dove onto the Alawi in every fight, and Alawi was able to clean up with her tentacle AoE.
It's crazy. Not only was that like from the team fight perspective, but even there was a pivotal moment in the game we were watching, like in the second to last clip, where Alawi manages to pull the rest of blue team out from trying to do the base race and give their team a second chance that they ultimately use to go ahead and win the game.
100% Doom Geek. All we can say about Sexual Pancake is he's a smart one. Watch out, Elon Musk. He's coming for your car.
All right, well, that's it for this week's analysis. As promised, let's take a special look at what's in store for Monday Night Customs.
Tales of endless legends. Are you the brave hunter, or simply the hunted? Are you the monster everyone fears, or the hero everyone needs? Do you make your last stand alone, or fight together as a team? It's time to prove yourself on a new battleground. Summoner, will you go quietly into the night, or will you go down as a legend?
Wow, golly, Doom Geek, that's so exciting! A classic event for classics. I can't wait. What exactly does that mean?
That's a good question. We're super excited to bring around the first Monday Night Customs event, the Monday Night Classic. We're going to bring it back to Summoner's Rift. I know that's a highly requested area for us to go ahead and take a look at again. So we're still finalizing some of the details ourselves, but keep posted for a sign-up link where we'll go ahead and let folks know how to go ahead and show interest. And we're going to go ahead and duke it on the Rift. 5v5 custom style tournament draft.
Wow, I can't wait. There's no way this will go wrong.
We'll see how smoothly things go. And with that, I think that's all we have for this week's show. I'm Doom Geek.
And I'm your boy, Dwayne.
We'll catch you in the abyss. Take care, everyone.